Sometimes I wish the strategy that I'm about to teach you was a lot more complicated. But the fact of the matter is, it can't be more complicated. What's going on, traders? My name is Slim, also known as the Chef, and today I am going to be teaching you a strategy that is so simple that you're going to wish you knew it yesterday. Because you could have made money yesterday, but instead you lost it. But don't worry, I got you now. So whether you are a complete beginner to trading or maybe you just need to refine those skills a little bit because you're on a little bit of a losing streak, I know. Trust me, come here. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. I know. Hey, I'll cry for you, I'll cry. So be sure to stick around until the end of the video because not only am I going to teach you this very super simple and easy strategy, I have a special offer that I want to give to you to ensure your success as a day trader. So with that being said, let's jump right into this. So whether you're trading Forex or futures, the first thing I want you to do is come over to Trading View and I want you to open up these three pairs. It's going to be NAS 100, S&P 500, and US 30, also known as NQ, ES, and YM. This strategy is only to be used during the New York session because that is when these three pairs are going to be the most volatile and you could be in and out of trades within minutes. So pulling up the checklist, this strategy is going to be called a breakout strategy. This is a strategy that I use each and every day to make thousands and thousands of dollars. Please stay with me. Step one is going to be identifying the trend. You have to know which way the market is going so that the volume is moving in your favor. Always remember this. The trend is your friend. So looking at NQ, also known as NAS 100, we can clearly see that the trend is currently downwards. How do we know? Because the market is making lower lows and lower highs. What we're going to do then is go down to the 15-minute time frame. Once you're down at the 15-minute time frame, I want you to head over to the left side of Trading View, go down to the second column, hit the arrow, go down to horizontal rate, and make sure you slap a star on it because we're going to use this one a lot. So the next thing you want to do is identify your key levels. All right, if you haven't seen my video on how to identify key levels, I highly recommend that you go check that out after watching this video, but sit tight. So looking at the 15-minute time frame, we can clearly identify what our structure points are. As you can see, we have structure points here, 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 and you just want to mark these off and you don't have to get too messy with it. I like to stay with the most recent price action. So the next step is going to go down to the 15-minute time frame because this is where we're actually going to be taking our trades. This is the opportunity of a lifetime, so please do me a favor and don't skip this at all. Since 2020, I've been mastering the skill of day trading, and in 2024, I've been able to achieve financial freedom and do things such as quit my job, pay off all of my debts, and shortly 2 weeks after quitting my job, pay myself $28,000. And I did this all from day trading. So I want to let you know that for the entire month of January, I'm going to be selling my day trading course for $25. Yes, $25. That's it. That is all. $175 off of the original price. I know what you're thinking. Why would I sell my course that cheap? Well, it's simple. I actually genuinely want to help people. I asked around and I heard from so many people that people aren't day trading or investing because they don't have the resources or the knowledge isn't given to them at a reasonable price. So I went ahead and made a full-on day trading course, and I said, you know what, for the entire month of January, I just want to put it out there so that everybody can get their feet wet, get their foot in the door, and start making some life-changing money such as I did. So this is a deal you absolutely do not want to miss. It'll only be for the month of January. So do me a favor, go ahead and click that link down below in the description and buy the course now. And if you don't like the course, you can personally message me via Discord, Instagram. It doesn't matter. I don't care. If you don't enjoy the course, if there's something I could change, I'll change it. And if you still don't enjoy it, I will give you your money back 100% guaranteed. So it's a risk-free investment. Click the link down below in the description and let's start changing your life today. So it's very important to note these key levels because what we are going to be looking for are reactions off of these key levels. We want to know that price is going to bounce off of these key levels and allow for us to get in a trade. So looking in this area right here, we can see that price came up into a key level, and I'm going to make this line just a little bit thicker just so we can see exactly what I'm talking about right here. So looking at this key level right here, price came up to it. Not only did it respect it one time, two times, it respected it three times. All right. So this is letting us know that this is very valid resistance. And then looking right beneath, we can also see that there was a form of support here as well. Support bounced off one time, two times, three times. But funny enough, on the third time, there was an actual break of this structure. All right. So we already confirmed that there's a rejection off of the key level, and now we see that there is a break to the downside of this support level. Now this is where things get super complicated, so stay with me, all right? Don't lose me here. Stay with me, and if you're liking the content so far, don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. So as we can see right here, this candle did not respect our support level. What does that mean? This is our signal to get in. This is the breakout. So there's two ways that you can enter into this trade, all right? That's going to be the initial break right here. As price is crossing below support, you can get in that trade, and then we are always going to shoot for a 1 to 2. Now, chances are on a break of the lows that we are going to get a 1-to-1, but we'll talk about that later on. But as you can see, as price began to break this support structure, we got in on our trade, and our stop loss was above the most recent swing. All right, put your stop loss where it's going to be safe, or your trade has some room to move, because let me tell you, each trade is not going to be this pretty, and your trade needs some time to develop. So marking it off right here, just so we can all see, I'm going to put this line right here, and I'm going to mark it off as red. That is where I'm going to put my stop loss, right above that most recent pivot high, that most recent swing, and I am going to aim for a 1 to 2 risk to reward each and every single time. Now, the thing about the 5-minute breakout strategy is that it is normally good to just get a 1-to-1 and be on about your day. But when the momentum is in your favor, it is very easy to capitalize on a little bit more profit. All right, stay with me. You still with me? Hey, stay with me. All right. Sorry. I'm sorry. All right. So as you can see, when we hit our 1-to-1 ratio right here, let me just scroll this up right here. All right. At this point, we hit our 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, but we can see that this candle is absolutely humongous. All right. There is a lot of momentum in this trade. So why will we get out and miss out on those profits? Another thing that you could do is head up to the top right here, click this arrow, and I want you to add Hikinachi candles to your tool belt. Bada boom, bada bing, all right? Now, what the Hikinachi candles measures is the volume of the overall market. So the way that I like to use Hikinachi candles is to have both the Hikinachi and the regular candles up. So that way I know that I'm not being faked out and that I'm still going to be able to capitalize on the volume. Now, as you can see on the right side, the volume is in our favor. All of these huge red candles are telling us that there is nothing but volume to the downside. And when would I have gotten out of this trade? Once I seen the volume die off, all right? And that just let us completely capitalize on more than a 1-to-1 risk to reward. It gave us slightly above a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio on this simple trade. All right, now how can you capitalize and make $500 a day? Legally, I can't tell you to do anything when it comes to day trading, but what I can say is you are going to get an opportunity like this quite frequently, each and every single day, if I'm being quite frank. In fact, today alone, I made $888. It's a lot of eights. Actually, it was $888.80. Now, if it would have been 88 cents, that would have been absolutely ridiculous. But stay focused. Stay focused. I'm losing you. I'm losing you. You're gonna be able to get opportunities like this each and every day. And as a matter of fact, let me just show you. I want you to head up to indicators right here. Hit indicators, and I want you to turn on Kill Zones by Oscar VS. Once you turn that on, you're gonna be able to identify what markets is which. Now, I have my Oscar VS set up to only show me the New York session, which is going to be the top 2. Then you hit OK. So every New York session, as you can see right here, if I delete all of my key levels and just go based on what I see each and every single day, then we're going to be able to notice that we're going to be able to find setups like this every single day. It is ridiculous. All right. Break of the highs, break of the lows, breakouts. All right. As you can see right here, this blue line signifies the start of market open. And then 8:30 comes on around somewhere around here. All you would have to do is draw your support. Let's put this in replay mode. All you would have to do before market open, or even if you wanted to get in a little early, which is a lot more riskier, but sometimes the position count calls for it. But all you would have to do is set up your support. All right, boom. We know it's support right here. We know that there's resistance up here. And then once price breaks out of one of these areas, we are going to get in on that trade. The very next candle, as price started to break below, we get in our trade, stops above the most recent swing, and we're going to go for our 1 to 2 risk to reward. All right, very simple, very easy. I'm going to press play, and as you can see, boom, we got that nice, quick, and easy. All right, let's go to a different day. I just want to show you one more example, because you're going to get setups like this every single day. All right, boom, putting this in replay mode. This was about 8 o'clock, 8:30. All right, so anyway, market open. All right, let's mark up our support. Boom, we got support right here. We have resistance up here. Market opens. We're going to take the trade based on the volume, based on the breakout. All right, so boom, boom, boom. So as you can see, price starts to break below, stops but above the swing, and we're going to go for that one-to-one risk to reward, but we're also going to try to maximize the amount of capital that we can gain. And then we're going to press play. And as you can see, we absolutely crushed it, not only for 1-to-2 risk to reward, but we got this all the way down to almost a 1-to-4 risk to reward. So just to recap on everything that we discussed in this strategy, the first thing you're going to do is identify the overall trend of the market on the 1 hour time frame. Like I said, we can see clear as mud that the market is in a downtrend because it is making lower lows and lower highs. Second, we scaled down to the 15-minute time frame and we marked up our key levels. All right, as you can see, if I do delete these, they still line up as key levels. It was just so you can see a better, clearer demonstration of how you'll be able to identify these each and every single day. Now, the next thing we're going to do is head down to the 5-minute time frame. All right, that's going to be step 3, the 5-minute time frame, and we're going to turn on kill zones, and we're going to double click on kill zones just to make sure that we only have the New York Stock Exchange open. All right, do not try this any other time of the day. If it works, it's because it was a fluke, not because it was the strategy. And each and every single day, I just want you to go and find these setups. All right, I want you to be able to capitalize on this money. All right, it is so simple. It is too simple that anybody can do it. You can do this, but don't just trust some random guy on the internet. All right, I'm just some random Joe Schmo. But so what I want you to do, of course, is put in that chart time. If you know me, you know I love those 2 words, chart time, chart time, chart time. I want you to go back, use the replay tool, and go to every single session during the New York session and see how many times are you able to find this simple breakout strategy that will allow you to make so much freaking money. It's insane, all right? It is absolutely insane. And once you go do that back testing, once you go look at that chart, and once you confirm that everything that I'm saying is 100%, 1000% true, leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to hit that notification bell.